Hello. welcome. If you're new here, welcome aboard. If you're returning, thank you so very much. So, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well and that you're having a blessed day, evening, or afternoon. So, I haven't done a whip and chat in a while, so I thought I would do, this will be number 14. And I decided to pull out my paint jam kit, one of my paint jam kits. So I'm doing the rainbow edition because there were this one caught my eye because of some of the things that I could do for my granddaughter, the unicorn, the princess, cute little ice cream cone with hearts, mermaid, fairy, and rainbows, and just dragons, and just all kinds of cutesy things that I thought that she would like. And because when I got this, I thought I would send her one to do, or a couple to do, but these are in squares, so I thought, well, I'll do them up for her and send them, and then they can frame them and put them in her room. So I went ahead and geez, I'm tossing things around. Oh, goodness me. I went ahead and kit it up. I can't talk. And did a little bit. And I'm very pleased with it so far. And I thought, well, I'll continue and do whip and chat, and we'll just... I thought, well, I pulled the safe coping skills, so I may go over those. But I'm very pleased with this kit. So what I did was go ahead and organize A through Z numbers and symbols. So I'll work out of the box. Before I just had them on the table when I was doing this right here. But I will work out of the box and find the numbers and letters and symbols and all that. So anyway, so I'm very pleased with this. It's I was gonna check that. Well, I'll just leave those. I think I may have some 5200 that are either A, B, or glow in the dark, that I'll do the A's, because the A's are the 5200. So I'll just leave those and go and look, because I got some from Tmall. But I can do the rest of these colors. So, alright, let's get to it. So, how are you guys doing? I already asked that. This is going to be weird, not working with the light board. So I'm going to put these to the side since I'm going to wait. And I was going to do that and I forgot. I just flat out forgot. Okay, so it looks like N. Let's do some N. Alright. Oh, just the one that I had my hand on. There's a lot of gems in this. Oh, by the way, I'm using a pen from Donna Bass, one of her pens that I just got recently that she did. Isn't this gorgeous? It's a cocoon blank. Isn't that beautiful? So Donna Bass, cocoon blank. This turned out so nice. I just like the translucent pens. I don't know why. I'm just drawn to them. And I'm using a drill tray from Firefly. This is the Inferno Nano. It's in the Silky Cayenne. And the butterfly was extra besides the cost of the tray. And then there was like I think it was $4 extra for the butterflies. That's their standard stock of what they already have made up. If you want something new that they haven't done before, I think it's $6. So I'm using this tray. which is perfect for this small size. And I like working with it at night. Okay, so let's put this over here. And we're going to do number N. And for it being square, it works up, you know, pretty fast. I'm kind of get real picky with the squares. Now, even though this is similar color on the tray, I still can see it. Okay, so I'm just going to put that right there in the middle so I know. Okay. So anyway, I thought it would be fun to just do a short one here. I'm not going to do like the whole thing. I'm just going to do, you know, some colors and we'll go from there. And it looks like it's a little bitty piece of just blurb there from the resin. So let me find my trash drill. Oh, I could have put it in the trash drill tray here. I don't know why I didn't. I wasn't thinking. Okay. These line up so nice in these drill trays. Okay, so let's see. I was using a 9-placer and I was like, oh my goodness. Don't need a 9-placer. With this small of a project. So I thought, well, I'll pick a different, oh good grief. We'll pick a different pen that has a smaller placer on it. And 6 is a good size. And I'm using my pop dots. I'm using a new scent that I've done up. It's called Snickerdoodle. Oh, it smells good. It smells really good. And in the multi-placer, I believe it's caramel nut muffin. But it's really light. Can barely smell it because it's been in here for a while. Yeah, I had a feeling that one wasn't gonna. It was a little off. That's okay. These are so cute. And I'm pleased with the drills on this. And this is Paint Gems. I'll put it in the link down below. I got 2 of their editions. I got the butterfly edition, of course. And this one here, because like I said, when I saw the unicorns and the princess, I immediately thought of my granddaughter, and I thought this would be fun to get for her to do. But then when I got the kits, well, actually when I was ordering them, I noticed that they were square, and I thought, well, then I'll just have to do them up for her and send them. So I picked out this really pretty heart with the wings that says love on it. I thought that would be fun for her to have in her room because her Nana loves her. So anyway, I know I already asked you guys how you were doing. Hopefully you're doing very well. Looks like I have an escape drill over here. So I just put it right there. So anyway, how are you guys doing? This one's not wanting to go in there. There we go. So, on the coping skills, did I push this one up too far? No? There we go. There we go. I didn't have them up far enough. They have some very bright colors in this kit and some very nice pastels. I have to get out my thing and there. This is wanting to stick a lot. So, one of the coping skills, there's like a list of 99, and I will put those in the description. You can get that link in the links down below. The 99 safe coping skills, and also another site that. Of course, she's not my counselor anymore because she's took a teaching position. But Therapy Pop Culture, it's a good website to go to. And they can talk to you. You can you know, send them a note and they'll respond if you need assistance. Or if you just need someone to talk to. But one of the when I was reading through the list of coping skills, you know, it had a lot of coping skills that I hadn't even thought about. The one, though, that caught my eye was make a list of blessings in your life, or if you prefer not to use the word blessings, make a list of things that you are grateful for in your life. And I wanted to talk about that one because when you're in the frame of mind and you're in that negative vortex, so to speak, and everything is you're just being sucked in to the darkness, is what I mean, it's just like vortex for me. I just start going down and down and down into that abyss. And it's hard to find things that you feel grateful for or that you feel that you're blessed. Even small things, like the fact that you're breathing that day. Sometimes you just kind of wish you just weren't existing. Not that you want to do anything harmful to yourself, but you're tired. You're tired of the fight. You're tired of feeling that way, and you just wanted the pain to go away. It's like when you have chronic pain, you know, you get tired. And same thing with mental challenges and hurdles. You get tired and you've had enough and you want it to stop. So finding things making a list of things that you're grateful for, or that you feel that let go. Doesn't want to let go. So that means I need to gunk it up some more. It's really sticky. That's a good thing. But finding things, even simple things, can be a challenge. Like, I feel blessed and I feel grateful for Abby. She's my dog. She is my companion. She is my emotional support dog. And I feel grateful that I have her in my life. She's a blessing for me. And she's also, I feel grateful to have her. So even if you start out with one thing, you know, start making a list and things will start coming to you. And it may not seem like it, but the fact that you're breathing, that's something to be grateful for, even though you may not want to breathe. That is something that, get off of it. Oh geez, now they're all going to come off. Trying to get this, well, you know what, I'm just going to put them down, and if it comes off, it comes off. Oh, those didn't line up very well. Now it's stuck to my finger. Zuh. So well, I really slapped those on there, didn't I? That's okay. Well, here we go again. I need to gunk it up some more. So, like, I feel grateful for the friends that I have. I feel grateful for the fact that I have a daughter and a granddaughter and a son-in-law that I don't really know, but I have a son-in-law. I have family, I have friends. Those are things to be grateful for. I have a hobby that I appreciate because it's it helps my anxiety. I have met wonderful friends through this world of diamond painting. I mean, it's incredible, the people that I've met. And I even know people across the pond in England that have become dear friends. And I feel very grateful to have them in my life. And I feel blessed to have them in my life. And even things like having a roof over your head. Because there are people out there that don't have a roof over their head. And I feel grateful, very, very grateful, and feel very, very blessed that I have God in my life. And that even though I have that, there are times where I don't feel Him, or I don't feel very spiritual on given days. But that's okay. It's still there. He's still there. that peace and that assurance is still there, whether I feel it or not. It's still there. Like this last week has been very rough for me. It's been very rough for me. Not just, it's been rough for me physically, which brought on it. I got down and I got into a negative mode, and I don't like that. I don't like being like that. That's not me as a whole. Now, it's not me as a whole. It has been that way in the past, where everything was just negative and I was in just constant turmoil. But I've learned to reframe. I'm still working on that. I think it's going to be one of those things that I'll be working with throughout the rest of my life, because my brain tends to just automatically go into that negative mode. Why, I don't know. It's just, I think that's just part of my makeup. I think that's part of the mental challenge that I was given. Oh, here we go again. I find that these do tend to, when I first load it, and I just loaded this snickerdoodle into this tip, that it can tend to stick and not want to let go of your drills. So one of the things I forgot to do is wet it and then stick it on my shirt or your pants. So when I get in these frame of minds, I try not to give in to it, so to speak, which is hard. It's not easy. But I just plug away at it. There we go. Get that up there so that I can do the P. Okay. I guess making a list and then refer to that list from time to time when you're in that mode where you just feel like you don't have anything to feel grateful for or that you're blessed by, and pull that list out and then remind yourself. So on a good day, make a list of things that you feel grateful for, that you feel blessed with, and that you can refer to in the future. I've done that before. I have a folder. It's in a box right now. Oh, come on. I think it went in. I hope it went in. Okay, it's a little bit of static clean. I should have gotten out a dryer sheet. I don't even know if I have one over here right now. But referring back to things like that help. And then I also have a list of safe coping skills. Now I have an even bigger list. Okay, let's do P. There's P. The letter P. But yeah, making that list And then, in fact, go ahead and get a paper and pen. And I'm going to give you some other coping skills that are good. Alright. One that I thought was kind of fun, which I should do, because that's one thing I've had on my bucket list, was to get at least one tattoo. And this says, put on fake tattoos. You can exercise if you're into that. I don't, simply because it hurts, so I equate exercise with pain. So I don't exercise. I know I should, but I don't. To me, it equates pain. Okay, I don't see any. Okay, look at this drill field. Isn't that nice? And the sticky is good. But isn't that a nice drill field? Very nice and clear. So that's what I've gotten done so far. Sparkle. Sparkly, sparkly. You can write poetry, stories, or journaling. I've done journaling. Journaling has helped me, and some people call it a brain dump. You can call it whatever you want. Just get a pen and paper and write, or get a little notebook. Doesn't have to be fancy, or you can get reasonably priced ones and cheap ones. Well, not cheap, like in, poor quality, but you can get inexpensive journals at Walmart, or go all out. And Amazon has plenty of journals. They even have journals that you can diamond paint. In fact, I've got one. Well, I've got one for my granddaughter I need to do. And then I got a set. I like getting them in sets because it's cheaper. You may pay more for it up front. But yeah, let's see. But it is cheaper all around. There we go. I think that is too wide. There, this is better. So, I think what I'm going to do, that nice little pop. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, if I can, there. I don't use elbow on squares. They just don't work. They are very frustrating to use. So I use straight tips. And this is not wanting to go in. Why not? Let's see. There we go. That worked. Okay, ta-da! Ta-da! I got it in. I changed it. Alright, so I'll put that aside. You just stay. So, yeah, so you can pick them up pretty much anywhere. I've used just like a 3-ring, not a 3-ring, but a spiral notebook. I've used that before, and I've gotten, seen some at Walmart for like $5-6. I've gotten them for more. Pen and Gear has gotten more proactive with writing elements as far as supplying stationery type stuff as well as pens. And I'm not sure if it's a Walmart company. But I've gotten the last journal that I got, because that's what I used to do my budget in. I got from Pen and Gear, and each page has an inspirational statement on it. So journaling is a good way, brain dumping. You don't have to be, in fact, don't worry about punctuation, just write. Just let your brain literally dump. Don't worry about punctuation, just write. To me, that is very therapeutic. And then I've noticed that when I'm finally getting calmer, my handwriting gets better. Most of the time. I've got bad handwriting, period. But that's a good way to get it out, especially if you can't get to someone to talk to. In fact, I think it's kind of interesting when I really need to talk to somebody, I can't get a hold of anybody, so I turn to pen and paper, and that be my therapist. Now, what I find very therapeutic is shooting these videos and talking to you guys. I don't know why. At first I was scared to death to do them, and my setup was really wonky. I wasn't happy with it, but I did it. I just persevered, and now I'm glad I did, because I have made wonderful friends, even more friends, and I like that. So the next one is O. If I want to do O, or I could do one of these other colors. So but that's very therapeutic. You can also you can do it separately, or you can combine it with your writing, scribble or doodle. I've done that before, or I've just doodled. In fact, I've made some really interesting stuff doing that. Created some interesting things. Some interesting pictures have come out of it, and I've gotten inspirations for drawing. I haven't drawn in a while because I've done just a lot of diamond painting, and creating other things. But I've gotten inspiration for my drawing and painting that way, and made kind of a visual journal. And that's really good. I've used color-coded charts that you can color-code if you want. or do shades of like how you're feeling for that day, and you can put down, have different shades or colors for the mood that you're in for that day, and you can combine them, because you're not going to be mad all day, or you're not going to be you can be one way 1 minute, and then the next way the next few minutes you can be perfectly calm, or you can be flipping out. I mean, we're an ever evolving, ever changing. Oh, that's Q. I don't want Q. Actually, sorry about that. I do want Q. Okay, so we're gonna do Q. So I liked that. I liked doing that, doing a journal with that. And I have templates for mood, I guess you could call it mood chart, emotional chart, because there's going to be times during a day where you're going to be happy, but you're going to be in a reflective frame of mind, or you're going to be, you could be agitated. You may not even know why you're agitated. You just are. And there are days like that. Oh, I like the subtle colors on this. I really do. In fact, that's how I like to shade things. Let go. So, but this coping skill list has all kinds of things on here. Things I hadn't even thought of. Well, it's a list of 99 things. And then basically anything that calms you down, redirects your thoughts, gets you out of the ant zone, the automatic negative thoughts. That's what you want to try to do, is get you out of that zone. And you want to go into a zone where you're making progress. Now, you may not make a lot of progress, but any progress is progress. Be patient with yourself, because you're also dealing with other emotions too at the time. You could have just lost somebody, so of course you're not going to be on top of your game. You're going through an upheaval time in your life. If you're doing anything drastic, well, I wouldn't say drastic, but if you're doing anything that is highly involved with planning something like a birthday, a wedding, even Christmas time gets frantic. But if you need some time to process, so writing stuff down helps. Listening to music or a YouTube, that helps. I mean, there's all kinds of things on here. Going to see a movie, but then if you're agoraphobic like I am, that may be kind of tough. But there again, you can challenge yourself, and I've done that with myself, fooled myself, and say, okay, if we do this, that, and the other, then our reward is going to be going to the movies. I haven't been to the movies and I can't tell you when. I would like to go, especially in September. There's a movie coming out. I wish I had written it down that I'd like to see. It's about artificial intelligence and their fight against the humans. It's a dystopian, futuristic type of movie, and I like dystopian movies. I don't know why. I just do. I like books that have alternate worlds or alternate realities. You just never know what life is going to throw at us. I mean, in 2020, we rang in the new year, and not long after that, COVID hit. Everybody's world was turned upside down. Everybody's. It was not a fun time. But we made it through it. Okay, are those all the cues? I believe so. Yes. Okay. So the next one we could do I'm just slipping them all over the place. One even caught in the trash drill. And one jumped on me. See if I can find it. Nope, it's gone. It's okay. You could watch your favorite show, do word search or crossword. I like doing things like that. Or Wordle. Do find somebody that also does Wordle, or say, hey, you want to do this on a daily basis. Sometimes I forget to do mine, or I'm just so busy that I don't get a chance to do mine, and it's cost my streak, which I was getting back up there again. I think the most days I've gotten is 30 something. Oops. There we go. We have drills popping all over the place. And cut off me. Imagine that. So this is Q. Alright. So let's do E. Yeah, E. Okay, sorry for zoning out there. Okay. They've got one on here right underneath word search or crossword or Wordle. I added the Wordle. They said, do schoolwork. Who wants to do when you're escalating, going down that rabbit hole, getting sucked in? The last thing on your mind is doing schoolwork. I'm sorry. That to me is not a coping skill, but for somebody it might be. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. The one that I liked was Study the Sky. In fact, I would do that, like if I was waiting for somebody, like my daughter, or if we went and had a picnic, I would lay down and just watch the different clouds and how they go by and combine into other clouds, or if they got gray, then you need to go inside. But other than that, it was fun. It was really fun. Ooh, paint your nails. Do your makeup or hair. In other words, glam yourself out. So, this is E. It's a pretty orange. Very pretty orange. Okay, so what was the number we're on? Oh, nails, hair, makeup. Glam yourself up, even if it's just a little bit. Even if it's just for a little bit. Have fun. And I'm losing you guys. I don't know why I've become so tired all of a sudden. So sorry for the dead space there. So I should probably wrap this up. I'll finish this color. Let's see. That's a 2. And then there's an E right there. I don't know why I'm tired. It's been a rough week. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, I had a feeling that one wasn't gonna get picked up squirrely. It's a pretty orange. So, but yeah, glamming yourself out. I like working on my nails. That makes me feel good about myself. Sometimes I get uniform. Sometimes I get all funky. Don't think it matters. As long as you like it, do it. Have fun with it. Doing your makeup always makes you feel good. My hair, I don't do anything with my hair right now. I need to get it cut so I can style it the way I like to style it. It's too long. In fact, a picture was taken of me just recently with a guy I'm seeing, and I don't like it. I don't like how I look in it, but hey. No, 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 no. So yeah, do something good for yourself. You deserve it. And that takes your mind off of stuff. To distract yourself. That's what I like to do, is to distract myself. Get me out of my own head. Okay. That's a J. I thought it was a 3. Cool. So, and yeah, I've kept you guys long enough. So, anyway, that's what I've gotten done so far. I'll work on this again some more with you guys. But yeah, so look, check out the down below, the links down below. I'll put the 99 coping skills and the therapy pop culture. Like I said, that was with the counselor that I had. She's wonderful, Holly. She's amazing. You can contact them, but where pop culture meets therapeutic coping skills. So go check out their site. I'll have that link down below as well, too. And if you have a question, you can contact them. She just recently graduated with her doctorate, and now she's going to be teaching, because her goal is to teach counselors what they need, and get better counselors. Well, they're not all. There's some that are just, they shouldn't be in the field because they don't get invested. They don't, it's not about what's good for you, it's about what's good for them. Just basically getting you in and out. Like I've fooled counselors before because they didn't care. They just, I could just say, yeah, I'm fine, yes. And I just, went through the system, and I knew that they didn't really care. So I knew what to say just to get them out of my hair. But then when I came here and met her, I could tell she was different. She didn't say, you need to do this, that, and the other. Don't do this, don't do that. And I don't like that. That turns me off immediately. I mean, you'll lose me in a heartbeat if you start telling me I've got to do this, I can't do that. You'll lose me. You will lose me. And I think it has to go back to my childhood about how it was all about the don'ts. Don't do this, don't do that, instead of, how about if we try this, instead of approaching it that way. I do a lot better with that type of way of approaching a solution, instead of, don't do this, you can't do that. I don't do well with that. Anyway, go check out her site. Go check out the 99 coping skills, and we'll talk about them here and there. But anyway, so I'll let you guys go. But before that, let's see. If no one's told you they love you, I love you. You are special. You are unique. I love you. All right? Believe it down to your very core that you are special and you are unique. I love you. All right? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, okay? And wherever you're at. I hope you're having, wherever you're at, I hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day, evening, or afternoon. And remember to stay healthy, stay safe, keep the faith, and keep praying. And we'll see you later, okay? Bye. See? See. Bye. Stay positive. Try. Okay? Bye. So I finished it. Look at the sparkly on that. Look at the sparkly. Look at the sparkly. Yes. So it took around 2 hours, maybe less, to get this finished. And it's number 6 from the Rainbow Edition, the Love one. And I'm very pleased with it. I'm not going to seal it. I'm not going to seal it because it'll probably go behind glass, you know, a frame that has glass in front of it, or the acrylic type glass type frame. I have thought about maybe putting my granddaughter's name down here, but I would have to get some tack, but then again, you know, trying to duplicate this ribbon right here, it would cut into the framing of it. So I think I'm just going to leave it as is and send it as is. You know, I'll probably try and get a frame to see what it looks like. I may have a frame here that will fit it, but of course I'll send it like this because it'll be cheaper. But they worked out very nice. I'm very pleased, especially with this sparkly. Yes, with this sparkly. Very nice. So the next one I'll do on a Whip and Chat, I'll pull one out and do that one with you guys. Not the whole thing, of course. That would take too long. But you know, just you know, a few colors. We'll see which one I'll do next. I may do the unicorn, one of the unicorns. So, but anyway, I wanted to show you guys it's finished instead of just a picture, because the picture wouldn't show the sparkly. It wouldn't show the sparkly. Yes. So, anyway, I just wanted to update you guys with that. So, alright. Bye.